W7 Live, Game 3 of 6, features the Oconomowoc Raccoons and the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Gary Whipperman and Ed Rowie live from Cedarburg as we finish the first doubleheader of the day.
He says yes.
Yeah.
Hot dog. Ketchup.
Mustard. No ketchup, mustard.
There goes
our sign again.
We're ordering food.
Peyton's taking our food order, Peyton Monticelli.
She's in the Hall of Fame, W7 Hall of Fame.
Yes, she is.
Because she's an awesome kid.
Yes, she is. Let me try to tether that sign to the...
Do I have to mention my... No. I won't. I won't say anything.
KML, the visitor, and Oconomowoc, the home team.
Here's Brooklyn Bartelt leading it off. Still getting everything set. They really rifled through these. They're keeping it humming. I did see that Sussex pulled away, 10-3 on the victory. I said 10-8, so that's not bad, right?
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Not really, but okay. KML bench.
I want to give a shout-out to my couple buddies watching, Tim and Allison Tower. That's Ella's parents. Watching today is their son Carter is playing baseball, so they're able to see both. They can watch Carter play baseball and see Ella play softball. Yeah, Tim, that's just what we do for you, buddy.
Glad we can be
Glad we can be there for you, Timmy. A good friend of ours. We coach youth football together, and our kids kind of grew up together. So know Tim and Allison well. Very active in the Oconomowoc sports community.
Taylor Bashir in the circle for Oconomowoc. 3-1. I think it's the first game of the day for Oconomowoc. I don't know.
No, they played Beaver Dam at 8:20.
Yes, 4-0. That's right. That was a final. It's a grounder to short. Pick and throw. Nicely done. Hammersmeyer.
We got staff here fixing our sign. Our backdrop for us.
What?
Hope we don't have to pay these guys. They did tie it. See?
Oh.
See? Marshfield helping us out. Win games, then they come over and take care of us. Zaleski, I see why you like these guys so much.
Yeah, and I said it was a rookie interview. It wasn't a rookie interview.
Courtney's like, I've done these before.
Pish posh, I've done this many a time. But, man, those answers were outstanding.
Yep.
Really just great. You never know what you're going to get. You get, some kids, it's their first, it's their second. They're still, not everybody likes a camera or a microphone, and so you never know. But that was really great. Some great answers.
Final score, Hortonville 11, Franklin 1. That's in the Franklin quad today.
Ooh, you don't want to be the whole school and run into Hortonville team.
Right. Quinn Hines, our good buddy, head coach at Hortonville.
Yeah.
Of course, Jetty Recklitz, our good buddy, head coach at Franklin.
Quinn from early on joined us to do
He
some.
did. Quinn's fantastic.
Announce some basketball games.
Yep, and he's going to be with us again for the Showtime Sports Softball Showcase, as will Peyton Monticelli.
She'll be mic'd up and carrying a mic around, and Sarah's going to be there. Sarah Nassif, our intern, and I'll be out of state.
And also Ava Sander from Kettle Moraine.
Another ad. Keep them coming.
Yep.
One out walk to Kenzie Luring. So she's down at first. Here's Pagano. She started game 1 and left. I think she's catching this game. If everything is correct. We'll see how this all plays out. There goes the runner. Not going to get her. Oh, it hit off the helmet into center field. She's up and going. Unlucky. If you are Oconomowoc, that's just unlucky right there. As a throw right on the runner. It hits the top of the helmet and skips into center field. And now there's a runner on third, one away, and Ryan Pagano, who had 3 hits for KML, 3 of their 4 in game 1. Change up, skips by, and a run's going to score.
She didn't even bother sliding. She actually was like almost strolling to home at the end.
Kind of a strut. Kind of like, I'm going to slide. Oh, I don't have to. I'll just kind of
I'm good.
ease into
I'll
it.
just glide my way in there.
1-0. KML takes an early lead here in the top of the first as Bashir pumps in a strike.
I think our food order is on the way here.
Change up, hit into right, base hit. So that ball skipped past the catcher, but it wouldn't have mattered because there's a base hit as Pagano just keeps raking.
4 hits for Pagano today.
You know, if you get into these games, you get into a tournament where you're playing back to back to back. If you were struggling, you can get out of it really quick.
Our food order has arrived. Let's see. Let's get Peyton on camera here.
Yeah.
There she is. Peyton Monticelli, our buddy, even brought us hot dogs. I'll tell you what. And water. Thank you, kiddo.
Yeah, of course. Anything for you guys.
Oh, you're the best.
She is the best.
Hall of Fame kid right there.
1-0 KML, top of the first. Runner on
Pagano
first.
thought about it and said, I'm going to stay right here. Emily Havorka, the hitter.
Tell you what, you and I got to schedule some trips to Goodman next year to see.
Well, and you know, it's funny you say that because I was thinking the exact same thing. We're going to have to.
Smoked it.
Into the gap. That's going to drive in 1 run. How far will Havorka go? She's going to drop anchor at second. Pagano scores with ease, and it's 2-0. That was ripped.
Yeah, she hammered that thing.
Time is called. Oconomowoc going to talk about it. Ooh, these look kind of good.
Yeah, they do.
Like they were sitting on a nice grill.
While they're doing that, take a look at this.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, his girl sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball.
Wild pitch moves the runner to third. I'm sure you caught on to this by now, but when Oconomowoc went to the circle to discuss the situation, we decided to take a break and take a bite of a hot dog. Grounded to short, going to get the out at first, but a run's going to score. Sam Cole with an effective at-bat. Drives in the 3rd run of the day. And it's 3-0 KML here in the top of the first.
Yeah, good start for the Chargers.
Yeah, you play your first game, you play Cedarburg. You know, you get their quote-unquote number 2 pitcher who would be a number 1 on 90% of the teams in the state. And Cassidy. Ball in the dirt. Cassidy Gall, who was really humming along this morning. You know, other than the 3 hits to Pagano, was really nothing else. So they just, you know, it's tough when you play a top team like that. There's a strike at the corner. Pitch ripped up the middle. Great play by Bashir. I don't know if that was self-defense or just a great play. I think it's a little bit of both, but nonetheless, that ends the inning. But not before KML puts 3 on the board. It's Oconomowoc's turn to hit here in the first. 3-0.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
finishes.
Bottom of the first, KML comes up with 3 big ones in the top of the first half of the inning. Oconomowoc turn to answer as we are in game number 3 of the Cedarburg Bulldog Spring Classic, live from Cedarburg. Thrilled to be here, of course, thanks to Coach Jessup and Coach...
What's wrong?
Coach Jessup.
I'm sorry. I'm still eating. I'm trying to
Cedarburg's
finish.
coach.
I know. Lane Camp.
And,
Yeah.
of course, thanks to John Hannon, athletic director at Cedarburg. Love coming to Cedarburg, see the Bulldogs, and today no different.
Yeah, you can't interrupt me while I'm eating.
Yeah, that's like,
that's
it's like
a
interrupting the
cardinal
Bears
sin,
or
yeah.
something, you know.
McKenna Schultz to lead it off for Oconomowoc. Gabby Klubertant's in the circle in game 2 for KML. Two nothing. That should be 3-0 because they scored 3 in the first.
They did.
Three and 0 as Klubertants falls behind the first batter of the game for Oconomowoc and takes a ball low. Ella Whita, 2-hitter. Leadoff runner for Oconomowoc at first. Dribbled in front of the mound, circle. Still want to say mound. It's okay. There's a hole. There's enough of a divot there that we could probably still call
Probably
it.
could.
1-3 on the putout.
Final score, Hortonville 10, Fond du Lac 6.
Here's Leah Mindiola.
Hartford defeats Kewaskum 9-2. That game now final.
Runner on second, 1 away. Ball low. This is game number 3 of 6 on Wilterdink Field. Ball high. Oh, called a strike. Nice frame. Gabby gets the call. It's 1-1.
DSHA leading Brookfield East 12-1. Sussex Hamilton defeated Muskego 10-3. St. Mary Springs leads West Bend East 5-1.
Grounded to third. Throw to first. Gets Mindiola. Now there's 2 away. Here's Olivia Ott.
So Olivia's brothers, Sam and Tristan, both played youth football when I was running the Oconomowoc youth football program a few years ago. Sam, I remember he broke his hand. He's like in 8th grade. He had this huge like club on his hand. It was, he looked like Lyle Alzado or something. This enormous club that he used, and he came back and played with just this club on his arm. It was crazy. That's a tough kid.
Love hearing those stories. When you want to play so badly. As it popped on the left field line. Out of play.
That was a fun team, though. That was I think Towers' team and Matt
Right.
Burrell, if I remember right.
All those youth teams that you coached back
Yeah.
in the day, the memories. I got a chance to see one of the guys I coached with. We didn't coach. I coached his son. He was always on the field next to me because he was taking pictures, and we know each other.
Right.
We've known each other forever, and he's now coaching, and you just sit there and share all the stories. It's so much fun. Shot
Great
in the
hit
right.
by Ott.
Change up that Boy, she had to go down and get it, and she drove it into right for a base hit. 2-out single for Olivia Ott, and it's 3-1. So Oconomowoc says, all right, you scored 3. Well, here we come.
Look at Oconomowoc getting big time. They got their last names on their jerseys.
Well, Madeline Hammersmeyer, she got her money's worth. Meanwhile, Olivia Ott has all of 3 letters as it's hit into center. 1 pitch, but 3 outs now. After 1 complete, Chargers of KML 3, the Raccoons of Oconomowoc 1. You're watching W7.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball. I'm Emily Wisner. And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Coming up a week from tomorrow, the Girls Rock Spring Classic Girls Basketball live from Stoughton, Wisconsin, hosted by Wisconsin Academy. We'll get to do some hoops next Sunday. Championship Sunday for that event at the Girls Rock Spring Classic. Big thanks to Matt Slavey and the folks from Wisconsin Academy having us. Should be a great, great day of girls basketball. And I'll tell you what, it's never out of season for us to do girls basketball.
It's an unusual request in May, but a little different setup too, as they reached out and put together a package for us. So yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
As we start the second here, Jaden Reedy takes a ball high.
I don't think Jaden played the first game, did she?
Jaden did play. I think she did. I remember
What do
saying
I
that
know?
Reedy name.
What do I know?
She did. Plays her customary second base. You were running around playing camera guy.
Yeah, don't go by me.
I try
Yeah,
not to.
well. KML dugout.
Woo, the sun is a little steamy.
Glad we got the tent up.
Change up, fighting it off. Reedy just enough to stick around. Swing and a miss. Brashear threw that changeup. She said, ooh, she hung around on that one. Let me come back with some gas, see if she catches up, and she doesn't. One away here in the second. Nora Brandt. Junior takes a swing and a miss. She had a cut. Pops it just to first. Nice play. Good reach and play.
Olivia Ott on the catch.
Not an easy play. Two away.
Olivia looks just like her mom.
Peyton Grulke.
Just like her mom.
She drives it into right. Coming on, making the play. Good communication. So 2 pitches to end that inning. And after an inning and a half, they must know we're on a time limit. Inning and a half. 3-1 KML. You're watching W7.
I will see you on GTV.
Did you put your makeup on?
No. Bottom of the second, 3-1 in favor of the Guests, Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Live from Cedarburg, the Bulldog Spring Classic. Gary Whipperman and Ed Rowie coming to you live right next to the KML dugout on the first base side. Game 3 of 6 following. At the conclusion of today's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. We've had 2 good ones already. Coach Peyton I'm sorry, not Peyton.
No. She just provided our lunch.
Oh,
That's why you
boy.
got
Maddie
her on
Moser
Who had
for Cedarburg with a 3-run dinger. And then the last game was Courtney Donahue, who pitched a gem, a shutout in Burlington's Marshall's win over Burlington.
Yeah, and I called her that, rookie. But she's done interviews with Zaleski,
Yeah,
she said. Zaleski Sports. And, man, she was – those answers, I can't get – they were really strong. I mean, just the kids that you don't know what they're going to say. Good change of pace.
Well, and it does make a difference. I mean, and we know this with Germantown. I mean, we can put the Germantown kids on a camera and interview them, and they all know what to do. They've had cameras in their face since they were in 9th grade. They all know. Like Wisner knows what to do with a camera around, and she knows what to say. And she's been a guest analyst for us before.
Sure.
So, I mean, that's the advantage of having us, with your kids is they really get comfortable around cameras and in a somewhat professional setting. I'll say somewhat because we're totally not totally professional, but somewhat.
Yeah, but it's still that setting.
Yeah.
Sydney Stazinski, the hitter.
This is your first time watching. We are W7 Productions. Live stream over 200 live events in girls basketball, softball, volleyball, and golf. And we're unique in the fact that we only do girls sports. And everything we do is always for the girls.
Spread the word.
Follow us on social media. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok now. We added TikTok to our arsenal.
That's going to be bigger than all of them.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Stazinski walks. Here's Taylor Bashir.
We're unique in the fact that 7 cameras today, including 1 in each dugout, and that's thanks to the coaches allowing us to put cameras in the dugout. There's a rip in the center field.
A walk and a single.
Yep.
And the Raccoons got something brewing here in the second. We're going to we got either a courtesy or a pinch. We'll find out which is what. We'd have the intel that we had last game with the umpire being mic'd up. The runner is going to be number 10, Hannah Tuff. What do you think of the, what is that, like gold on the sleeves of the Oconomowoc uniform?
I like it. I like their unis. They're nice. I like the purple and black together. That's a really great look. We did that for youth baseball and football.
Rachel Brockway attempt at a bunt, misses, strike 1.
If you're from Oconomowoc and haven't heard of the Brockway name, you have nothing to do with Oconomowoc sports. I'll tell you that. They are they are legendary in Oconomowoc for their involvement in Oconomowoc athletics.
Oh, Rachel right now trying to get a bunt down. She misses again, 0-2.
First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the second, 3-1 Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Kewaskum and Hartford just underway.
Pitch in the dirt, 1-2.
We'll see Kewaskum on May 18th when they host Germantown. That'll be the second to last game of our season.
Hit foul.
Finale is Aquanago at Kettle Moraine on May 19th.
Haven't heard about the postseason as of yet. See how that all plays out.
Yeah.
Jam job, hit to short. Nope. Cutting it off and making the play. Kenzie Luring at third. One away.
Here comes trouble. With a capital T. T is right. Ella Tower.
Driven
Ripped
into
it.
center. Over the head. That's going to plate one. That's going to plate two.
Ella Tower.
Ella Tower smokes it.
Loving the bright lights of W7. Ella. Just like that, tie ball game. She hammered that. Was she the number 9 batter?
She was the number 9 batter. She just hit a ringing double.
That was a rocket. Carter couldn't hit it that far, I bet.
Listen to you. Ball high. Back to even, 3 apiece.
Ella's brother Carter had the prettiest pass of a youth football touchdown pass I've ever seen. Just absolutely laid it in there. Gorgeous.
And another shot deep into center. Play is made. Tower's going to take up. Look at this throw! My goodness.
That was
What a catch and throw. Sammy Cole, no surprise. Sam Cole started the first game, pitched a couple innings, but my goodness, she was backing up. She was probably about 195 feet away from home plate, maybe more, and she threw a rainbow strike right on the bag at third, nearly got the runner tagging
And
out.
hey, by the way, Ella's a great athlete. I mean, and she could run, so it's not like she was, carrying a plow behind her.
Swing and a miss.
I want to say Ella was in 5th or 6th grade when we were running youth football. She was always our little cheerleader.
Well, she did take about 2 steps and kind of stumble a little bit and then regathered. But still, that throw was impressive. Because, again, it's 220 to straightaway center here. It's Cedarburg at Wilterdink Field, which is deeper than most high school fields. Usually it's about 200 around. You can go anywhere from 180 to 220 at the high school level. And most sit right at 200.
Well, chance to take the lead here with a 2-out hit to bring Tower in.
White up, pops it into right, dropping fast, but coming on, and lost in the sun. You could see that. And a run's going to score. You could completely see she lost in the sun because she was under it, and then all of a sudden she put her arms on where to go. And then it popped out of the glove as she tried to recover and make the play. And on your command, Oconomowoc takes the lead. And here's Leah Mindiola.
Reminder, conclusion of today's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda player of the game. And then coming up next, there's a big one coming up next.
Through the 5-hole, and a run's going to score. So a couple of misplays. We've had nothing but great defense all around all day, but a couple of miscues have led to a couple of runs and a lead now for Oconomowoc.
KML played so tight defensively really well in that first game. It's not gone as well here so far in this in game 2. Olivia Ott at the plate. Runner on first with 2 outs.
2-run single in the first. Correction, second.
Ripped it.
Another base knock.
Nice hit by Otter.
Here's Maddie Hammersmeyer.
What a great name for a softball
Right?
player.
Just
Of
keep
course,
hammering.
the expectations probably got to be pretty high, though.
Can't fall short.
I mean, you hit a home run. Like, well, yeah, your last name's Hammersmeyer. Of course you're going to hit home runs.
Duh. Grounded to short. They'll go the short route to third. And that'll end the inning, but not before Oconomowoc takes the lead. After 2 complete, 5-3 Oconomowoc.
Top of the third. 5-3 Oconomowoc. KML started with a 3-0 lead, and since then it's been all Ocon. They now lead 5-3.
Something we hadn't seen in the first 2 games, a lot of offense.
Yeah, well, big hits from Ella Tower, Olivia Ott, and others to give Oconomowoc this 5-3 lead.
And then a Mother Nature, I think, played into that drop fly ball in right. Here's Brooklyn Bartlett, top of the order for KML. As they now trail for the first time in this game. Bartlett to short. Pick, throw, got her. Hammersmeyer with the play. 1 away here in the third.
Final score, St. Mary Springs 5, West Bend East 1.
Here's Mackenzie Learing.
Gracie Conkle, 2 hits for St. Mary Springs. Haferman, 2 hits.
Shot down the line, foul. Learing, she wanted that one, staying fair, of course. Twisted foul at the end.
Gracie Conkle went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, no earned runs, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Ella Gielig came in to close it out with 1 inning, gave up just 1 hit and 2 strikeouts. St. Mary Springs defeats West Bend East 5-1. This game, we're in the top of the third.
Stride called at the knees. 2-2.
1 out.
1-2. Nope, I was right. 2-2. Stick to what you know, kid. Oh, I don't know much. Better not say that. Change up floats and out of reach of almost everyone.
There's Allison Tower checking in with us.
Oh boy, Oconomowoc Nation checking in. Uncle Gary's on the call. Popped into center, dropping into the triangle. A great effort, but unable to make the play, and nobody's at second. That ball fell into the triangle of nowhere. Great effort in center field by Ella Tower. Dove, it hit off her glove. She is mad at herself. You could see that. She really thought she had that one.
Well, I'm going to give Tim a break. He was here this morning for Ella's first game, so And they're going to come back after Carter's
There you
done.
go.
So they'll come over and say hello. You'll probably be gone by then.
I could sit in this chair then.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. You can come over and say hello, but
Let's not overdo
well,
it.
Allison could. Tim, Tim's going to be in and out. Okay, KML got something going here in the third.
Swing and a miss. Ryan Pagan couldn't catch up to the fastball.
Coach, this could be one of those, 11 to 10 kind of games.
Seems that way. It's going to be a short one. We're not going to get too far into this.
Yeah, with the time limit.
Swing and a miss. 2 away. Luring stays at second. Here's Emily Havorka. She doubled her last time up. Change up. Stayed with it, but a little dribbler to first, and Ott makes the play. After 2.5. Oconomowoc 5, KML 3. You're watching W7, and as always, we are sponsored by our good friends, Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Bottom of the third. Oconomowoc holding on to a 5-3 lead. Started out down 3-0, but have scored 5 runs since then.
They sent 9 to the plate in the second. Plated them 4. And now they have a 5-3 lead. Here's Sydney Stasinski. She started it all with a walk. Came around to score on the double by Tower. And they built from there. 5-3, Oconomowoc. Change up in the dirt. 2-0 now.
Another fun fact, I started live streaming with Oconomowoc Youth Football and actually did the Tower's 8th grade championship game in youth football. Me and Matt McQuestion from Arrowhead did that game together live at Oconomowoc. That was really one of our first ever live streams. It was rough. It was really rough. Brian Ralstad was on that call with us as well. It was we've come a ways since then.
Ball low and a 4-pitch walk. Stasinski starts it the same way she did in the second. Here's Taylor Bashir in the circle and now in at the plate. She singled her last time up. Came around the score on that same Tower double. Out in front of that change. Dribbled it foul. What's the next game we got on the docket?
It'll be a big one, Cedarburg and Beaver Dam.
Ooh.
That will be a blue chip game.
Shot up the middle. Going up and hammering it up the middle. Whew. That was some log cutting swings there. My goodness. Smoked it up the middle.
Gabby had to do a hopscotch to get away from getting hit on that one. Klubertons.
2 on. Nobody out.
Don't hit Gabby. She's our buddy.
Hannah tough to run again for Bashir. Here's Rachel Brockway. 2 on, nobody out. Second inning, started it. Third inning going the same route. A walk and a single. Showing bunt, gets it down this time. They'll go to 1 for the sacrifice, and it gets by the first baseman. 1 run's gonna score. Runner's gonna move up to third. And Oconomowoc builds on their lead.
You know, KML's had their challenges defensively, but you really got to give it to Oconomowoc. I mean, they've taken advantage of every mistake that KML's made.
Good teams do that, good or bad. It really, I mean, you just keep giving extra plays. Teams are going to have fun with it and take advantage. And here's Tower. She hit a ringing double last time up.
Do we say a towering double?
Seems like an opportunity as it's popped up on the infield.
Now, Ella, not a towering pop fly.
1 away. Is that why? I mean, that really was a towering pop-up.
It really was.
Highest hit ball we've had today. That thing was way up there. 1 away. Runner still on the corner. And we're back at the top of the order. So for the 3rd time in 3 innings, McKenna Schultz to hit. That you don't want. If you're KML, you don't want the top of the order coming around again. 3 at-bats in 3 innings is not what you're looking for. But Ocon adding to their lead. Currently 6, and I'm going to say you're going to see some action happening one of these pitches.
It's going to drop.
There it is, a single in the left. And another run will score. Little jam job bloop. But in front of left field. Oh, I just realized who our umpire is. We could have mic'd him up. I think that might be the guy. For 25 years ago, I was an athletic director at St. Catherine's on 51st and Center. And he would come in, and we'd have this gap between games, and we'd sit in the basement and play cribbage. So you get to know these guys, it's umpires and referees. And
You were an athletic director at 14 years old?
I was. It was. I was ahead of the game. Look where it got me, sitting next to you. Some guy.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Like a lead balloon. Great
Oof.
change out in front of it. Good cut, but White has swung over the top of it.
Gabby Kluberton's on the circle today for Kettlebury and Lutheran.
That one's hit into right. Catch is made. Runner's going to tag up and move from second to third. So productive out. And we've got a courtesy runner. And that will be Summer Beckman to run for the catcher. Maybe to see if they'll try to steal a run here, send the runner.
You would think so.
Well, but you got your 3-hitter up in Mindiola.
Even more reason to get 2 in scoring position.
She's grounded to third and reached on an error. Hit up the middle, base hit. So Mindiola drives in another run.
Hey, Ocon brought their bats today.
They are swinging it, and it's 8-3. And they're not done. Olivia Ott, who's got 2 hits, still has a runner in scoring position. And Mindiola here at first. Strike on the corner. Eight 3 Oconomowoc.
Oh,
About to be 9.
man, she just rips the cover off the ball.
Play at the plate, hit the runner. Good execution. Good relay, but just unable to get the runner as Ott goes to second on the throw.
Ott is just crushing the ball.
3 singles and 3 at-bats. Just ripping.
Hard hit.
Yeah, just ripping it. Here's Madeline Hammersmeyer getting her letters worth in her name. Boy, that.
Now see if she could live up to the name here.
Yeah, let's see.
Cleanup hitter? Cleanup hitter is named Hammersmeyer?
5-hitter.
Okay, 5-hitter.
Change up away.
I mean, I expect a home run here.
Well, it's second and third. It's 9-3. The Ocon Bats are wide awake.
Yeah, they've played well.
Probably saw it as we're not playing Beaver Dam. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
You know, you come out. I mean, that's tough when you play a really good program
Beaver Dam
like
is
that.
so good. We'll get to see them next. Beaver Dam Cedarburg coming up. Winner of that game goes to the championship.
Yeah, a little surprised that one's a semifinal game. Thought maybe you'd see, but it's hard. It's hard to manipulate the schedule.
Marshfield, the other semifinal.
Which, you know.
Oof.
There's another shot up the middle. 1 run in. Ott stops at third. And for the second inning in a row, Ocon hits around. This is their 10th hitter up of the inning, and this is Studzinski, who has started each of the second and third with a walk. Come around the score on both. And Oconomowoc is rolling, 10-3. Strike catches the corner. Klubertons gets her sign. Rocks and fires in the dirt. Nice job with the block.
Kettle Moraine 3 runs in the first. Oconomowoc 1 in the first, 4 in the second, and 4 here in the third. 5 in the third. To lead 10-3.
And another runner in scoring position. Another one in the dirt. Gabby just can't find that change. She's thrown a couple of real good ones, but a few others that have skipped. Could be the drop. Not certain. Comes back with a fastball, and it gets smoked down the line. What foul? You know, you can tell that everything has changed from the last time we were here, and it was all of 3 weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago.
It seems like 3 years ago.
Because just looking around, everything is green from all the rain, and, you know, the grass is nicely trimmed and cut.
You smell the grass in the air. I mean, it's all different.
Shirts,
yep.
All that good stuff. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it, but not before Oconomowoc puts up a 5 spot. After 3 complete, Oconomowoc 10, KML 3. You're watching W7, sponsored by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
Yes, Ed, there is a hot dog with relish in the Oak Creek dugout. How can you not love that? That is just amazing.
Reach the 4th. Getting late, though. These games are time limits. And Ocon, after giving Spotty and KML a 3-run inning to start this one, a 3-run first, it's been all Oconomowoc scoring 1 in the bottom of the first, 4 in the second, and 5 in the third, and lead 10-3. There's a shot up the middle. That's one way to get back at him. Leadoff single from Sam Cole.
Sam Cole's a good player.
I was just thinking the same. She has really impressed me today. In the circle, she threw strikes.
Got a cannon for an arm in center
that
field.
Throw was so impressive. Here's Klubertans.
Let's go, Gabs.
She gets the bunt down. It spins foul. Cole on first. Don't think she'll be going anywhere as KML needs base runners. They need to score some runs. Crooked number is what they need as Klubertans drops it into right field. Coming on. Nice catch.
It's a good hit.
Hit it well, but great play in right by Ella Whita. One away.
Do you hear Coach when Gabby's coming out? Gabs, you're killing it out there. It's just going right where they are. Just what we said. No question. I mean, she hit that right on the button.
There's Reedy, one away. She pops it foul. Heads up, Beaver Dam girls over there. They're getting loose.
Coming up next, you won't miss that green. I'll tell you that.
No, not like the green that kind of had that. It stood out because they wear orange, but the green that Marshfield wore, or was it Marshfield? Yeah, it was Marshfield. It's ripped into center,
that's extra
into the
bases.
gap. Cole's gonna score. Heading to third. With the triple is Jaden Reedy. Well, KML, that's what you need. You need a few more of those, but a nice triple into the gap, one away. Another run possibility, standing at third. Here's Nora Brandt. Change hits the plate.
That's going to score.
Reedy's going to try to score. She will. Well, there you go. Needed it. KML needed something to happen, some good things, and it's happened. Oh, they are sending her back.
Was it tipped?
I don't know.
Had to be.
We'll have to ask between innings why they sent the runner back. That's
Now we wish we had that mic on the
Right?
umpire.
I'll go between innings and I'll talk to the umpire. There's a shot into right. Catch is made. Run's going to score. So Nora gets an RBI out of it.
Nice job by Nora Brandt. Did her job.
No, what happened was it was a hit by pitch. It hit Nora Brandt in the foot. That's why the ball took off, because if you notice, Nora Brandt is standing at first base.
She is, which is weird.
So our problem is solved because Peyton Grulke drove in that run with the sac fly, and now we're back to the top, and Brooklyn Bartelt, who has grounded his short twice. I would say something else. Try something different here, Brooklyn. Swinging over the top of that drop ball.
So we talked about Beaver Dam. I'm excited to watch Riley Zarnecki play today for Beaver Dam. Basketball player as well, multi-sport athlete. Just excited to see her on the field.
That comes up next. There's a shot. I said
Same
to go
spot.
somewhere else. Brooklyn, somewhere else. Two runs, two hits, and after 3.5, 10-5, Oconomowoc over KML. Gabby Kluberton's day is done as they've gone out to center field and asked Sam Cole to come in and pitch. She pitched the first 2 innings against Cedarburg this morning, so she should be close to ready to go. Klubertons goes behind the plate, moves into the circle, or from the circle to catching. Something it's weird because it's not an unusual compliment, but try to limit it as best you can because you don't want to overwork the arms. I know my son would pitch and catch, and I made sure that if he did one, he didn't do the other in a game if I could avoid it. Actually, I said it was Sam Cole. It is not. They've gone. Nora Brandt is in the circle. So Nora's going to step in there. Thought it would be Sam after she pitched the first 2 innings this morning. But instead, it's going to be Nora Brandt. Good opportunity for her. Although KML does trail 10-5, she's going to try to hold them here. See if the bats can keep swinging it. They picked up 2 in the 4th. But now you need a shutdown inning. Taylor Bashir to lead it off. She's 2 for 2, 2 runs scored for Oconomowoc. Ball low. Looks like a change of pace here from Brandt. 2-0 now. Good job by Gabby to keep it in front of her. Strike right at the knees. 2-1. Ball in the dirt. 3-1 the count now.
W7 brought to you by Jolly Good Soda. Make sure to follow Jolly Good on social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Swing and a miss.
Make sure to tag them at Jolly Good Soda or use hashtag Jolly Good Soda for a chance for your picture to be featured on their social.
And they pump out
a lot of content. Yep.
Full count pitch right on the corner. Strike 3 called. Well, that's got to feel good for Nora Brandt. Fall behind 3-1 and come back and get the strikeout. 1 away. Rachel Brockway popped to third and then got a bunt down and beat it out as the ball was in the dirt.
And I'm sure this is on your playlist, but Jolly Good is the sponsor of the Cripecast, a Midwest podcast hosted by Charlie Behrens of the Manitowoc Minute. Listen as Charlie interviews musicians, artists, comedians, creators, and more as they talk about their stories and connections to the Midwest. Listen on Apple Podcast.
That's awesome. Popped up. Klubertons hustles over, throws on the brakes.
Gabby with the catch.
Spins back, and she makes the play.
And right in front of the camera on W7. Get away, Gabs.
Well, you could see her pop out of her stance trying to get over there, but it wasn't hit high enough, so she had to and she sprinted over to it and then threw on the brakes and came back and made the play.
Almost identical to the play that Mallory DeLuca made for Nicolay the other night behind the plate. Just a really nice catch. So we had 2 great catchers in that game, Mia Buskey from West Bend West and Mallory DeLuca from Nicolay. That was fun to watch. My son played catcher, so I'm very tuned into the catcher position. It was just fun to watch those 2 apply their craft.
Ella Tower now, 1 for 2.
Speaking of applying her craft, look who's warming up in the Cedarburg bullpen.
Dun, 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 dun. Peyton Monticelli shot the first
Whoa!
one.
Hello!
Emily Havorka. Reach out, hang on, squeeze that glove tight. That'll do it here in the 4th, and after 4 complete, Oconomowoc 10, KML 5. Here on W7. Top of 5, 2, 3, 4 due up for KML. Not exactly sure on time limit, but I think we're getting close. So KML, if you're going to do it, now's the time.
I think we're only about an hour in is what I showed, an hour and 3 minutes.
Okay. All right, so maybe there's more
We're
time than
okay
I'm
yet.
anticipating. Well, that's good.
Next game is scheduled for 1:20. This can start at 11:40, so we're right about an hour 5 or so. I think it was hour and a half or hour. Is it hour 40 time limit or hour 30? Probably hour 30.
Shot foul. 0-2 as the Beaver Dam team makes their way over to the bench. Yeah, that green is
It's just blinding.
change in the dirt. Kind of Oakland, old school Oakland A's green. I like it.
There's Riley Zarnecki getting ready to go. Oh, comebacker.
Brashear. I think it was hit hard. Kenzie again climbing that ladder. But the play is made by Brashear. 1 away. Here's Pagano. Havorka on deck. Cole in the hole. Klubertant's getting anxious. Change up, stayed back, but lifted it in the center. 2 away.
Winner of this game plays the winner of Muskego and Burlington.
Change down.
Whoever comes in second place in this game will play.
If you missed that discussion when he said the loser, and he really emphasized the loser, I said, well, can you say that in this day and age? So that's where that conversation
Today's runner-up will play at 3 o'clock for 7th place.
the team that is outscored by the opponent.
The team with fewer runs. Of course, that's not really good either.
No.
The team that ran out of innings, maybe?
Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. There's a shot into center. Going back on it and making the
Nice.
play. Nice job
Tower.
staying with it.
Ella
Tower. Wasn't an easy play, but she stuck with it.
Allison, you'd be proud. She did a nice job out there.
And after 4.5, still Oconomowoc 10-5 over KML.
You're watching Hartford Volleyball on W7. It's for the girls.
I'm just taking it all in right now. Just remembering the vibe. Okay. This is my pillow pet. She's good luck, so yeah, she's gonna help us with this. Did you know that this is a replica of the old Bucks floor in the Mecca Arena?
Really?
So,
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us more. Whiz kid. Whiz
Yeah.
kid.
I
Wise
can educate
kid.
you guys. So this floor was in the Mecca building, and then it was sold, and some guy from. You may be wondering why the court is like that. Why it has so much color. Well, come here and let's talk about it. See you in the championship.
Top of the order for the 5-0s. Shot to third. Throw, got her. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. Schultz hit it hard, but right at third base. Mackenzie Luring.
That was Emily Wisner from Germantown, starring in that last spot. And that's just genuine Wiz, right? That's just
her,
Wiz.
100%.
That's just her.
Yep. Doesn't matter what time of day, camera on or off. That's Wiz.
Speaking of being in the W7 Hall of Fame,
Right.
Wiz Kid is a charter member.
Ball low. Popped up, out of play. Yeah, someday we'll build that Hall of Fame.
We
Right
will.
now it's in a shoebox.
We will.
Really doesn't exist.
In our minds, it does, though.
We just keep putting people in it.
And we can start writing this down
Yeah,
so we know
probably
who's
should.
in it.
Time is called. Is they're going to get that? Oh. Got the teams warming up and not wearing helmets as the catchers are getting down to squat. If you're just playing catch, you obviously don't need a helmet. But if you go down to catch a pitcher, then you must have a helmet on. They did not.
Our field umpire today is also the head coach of Whitnall softball. He popped over and said, "Are you guys by chance booked up the rest of the season?"
Well, about that.
Yeah, how about that?
There's a walk for Whita. And now you got trouble as 3, 4, 5 who have done all the damage for Oak. Well, I shouldn't say all of it, but a lot of the damage.
Come on, Ocon. You guys all sitting down on the dugout? Look at these guys.
Mindiola up. 1 for 3.
I thought you guys were tough.
Ryan Ellerbush checking in.
Uh-oh.
Final from Sun Prairie.
Ooh.
Oak Creek 9. Menominee Falls nothing.
A surprise? Well, the nothing is not a surprise. Riley Grizzalani pitching
No,
this. You're going
yeah.
to get nothing.
Hit to second. Chance for 2. There's 1. The throw. Going to
Ooh.
beat it out. Good execution. 2 away now.
Guess who?
Hottest hitter on the diamond today. Here's
No one
Olivia
hotter
Ott.
than Otter.
Nicely done.
Olivia also one of those kids that hung around the youth football program when she was a younger kid. No doubt she was going to be an athlete.
Ooh, even Olivia thought that was a strike. Well, at least she considered it as it's taken high. Bottom of the 5th. Pitch high and off the glove. Mindiola's going to trot on down to second. That umpire on the field, John Quinlan, the head coach at Whitnall, as you said. Whitnall in the top 10 in the Division II rankings. I think at last check, 10-4 on the season.
Whitnall always a good softball program. They always
Yeah,
do that.
I got to see them twice a year when they were at their dominating best, and let me tell you, they were. You want to talk? We talked speed before. They were the fastest team I ever saw.
Well, Haley,
Every one of them could just fly first to third on every hit.
well, Haley Wynn was just a shutdown pitcher too.
Yeah, and she was as good as it got. She was a stud. Ball high. Again, I think Olivia was holding her breath.
We're watching The Naked Gun here or something.
Strike. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Hammersmeyer. She lived to her billing last time with a single. Takes a strike. Hit to short. Kick. Gonna beat it. Little hiccup there from Bartelt. And now the bases are loaded for Sydney Stasinski.
Well, it started out good. The inning started out well for KML, 2 outs, and then all of a sudden now things have taken a turn.
Good stop, Gabby.
Nice job, Gabs.
Ball skipped in there. She all gear. Let the gear do the work. We're just about hitting the 1 o'clock hour, so we'll see how this plays out because there are time limits today. Ball low.
We're in the bottom of the 5th. First game went 5 innings. Second game went 6.
Yep. This one we're at the bottom of the 5th, so and this is obviously considerable more scoring. Throw to first, runner back, runner on third holds. Now Hammersmeyer's dirty and feels a lot better about playing the game.
Well, and Gabby's not one of those, I'll get up and I'll pump fake it 6 times. She just gets up and slings it.
Strike at the knees. Each umpire has their nuances, and this one likes it lower. And she tried it. Nora tried to go to that. Tried to go to that low spot and missed it. And the run scores. And it's 11-5. Brashear up now. 2 hits on the day. 2 runs scored. Besides that, doing the job in the circle as well. She smokes it into center. 2 or more are going to score. Oh, they cut off. Nice job. They held the runner at third.
Ott scores.
That was hit hard.
12-5.
Here's Rachel Brockway. Stepping into the box as we get a runner. That's Hannah Tuff again, the courtesy runner.
Well, if Tuff scores, that's ball game.
That'd be some tough luck for KML.
Should have saw that one coming.
Should have. And there's another hit into left, coming on, making the play.
Nice grab.
Nice job in left field. The ball was well struck, but charging in, making the play. Peyton Gruke. That ends the inning. 2-run score. It's 12-5 after 5. Here on W7.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball. I'm Emily Wisner. And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
We've reached the 6th. 12-5 Oconomowoc over Kettle Moraine Lutheran.
Reminder coming up, Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. Got a pretty good idea who that's going to be if things stay the way they are. Young lady will get her choice of some Jolly Good swag. And we'll probably send a couple Jolly Good sodas along with it.
See how that plays out.
12-5, top of the 6th.
Get a couple lineup changes we're not privy to today.
KML 3 in the first and 2 in the fourth. Economwalk 1 in the first, 4 in the second, 5 in the third, and 2 more in the fifth. That one's hit fouled on the line at third.
Brashear gets ahead 0-1 on Sam Cole. Gabby Klubertons and Jaden Reedy are the 3 scheduled here in the 6th. Did she hold? She did. First base umpire John Quinlan on the call. Head coach at Whitnall. Strike 3. He gave the strike 3 call. Did you see that?
Punched her out, huh?
He punched her out. It's just.
She's like, hang on a second, I'm not ready to go.
That's only 2. Or is that only 1? No, she hit the dribble foul. That's right.
Coming up next, Beaver Dam and Cedarburg. Scheduled start of 1:20 for that one.
We'll see how that plays out. Both teams getting loose now. It's 1:03 as the ball's hit the third. Throw and got her. 1 away here in the 6th. Gonna get a pinch hitter, it looks like. That's where our delay is, sure enough. Pinch hitting for KML is Kira Schultz. Schultz takes a ball high. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Kira Schultz getting her first AB of the day. Looking to take advantage of the opportunity. Swing and miss. Had a cut. Just underneath it. Ball high, 2-2. Shot foul. Two and two the count. Ball low, 3-2. Good at bat here from Kira Hahn. Woo. Kira Schultz. Takes it low. She sold it well. Took off running right away. 1-out walk here in the 6th. Jaden Reedy, who hit a triple last time up, is scheduled. Looks like we're going to need another pinch hitter. They're all talking, and we do. It's going to be Anima Schmutzler. Swing and a miss. Nope, she's going to get back. If she keeps going, just get back. Oh, she had it. She did everything right there. She did it exactly how we teach it. You take 3 hard steps, throw on the brakes, turn around, and sprint back to the bag. She did it. She forgot to. She just didn't trust herself to sprint back to the bag, and she's picked off. 1, 3, 6, 3. Some more in there. There's 2 outs. You got to turn your mic on if you want people to hear you.
If you're scoring at home, that's the official score there. By the way, if you'd like a transcript of today's broadcast, take out a pen and paper and write down everything we say.
Slow it down, pause it when needed. All rights reserved. Strike 3 called, and that's going to do it. Stick around. As this one ends 12-5, we've got our Jolly Good Soda W7 player of the game coming back with us.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. It is Olivia Ott from Oconomowoc. Olivia, nice game.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, I got to ask, do you remember me, Olivia?
Yeah.
Okay, from what?
The Bandits football.
Bandits football.
Yeah.
How are Sam and Tristan doing?
Sam and Tristan doing pretty good. Sam's in college. She won Player of the Week. I don't know how long ago, but it was a really big thing.
My best memory of Sam is with that big giant club he had on his hand, on his hand and wrist in like 7th or 8th grade, playing football with that thing on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, enough about those guys. Let's talk about Oconomowoc softball. Nice win for you guys today. The Bats really got going today in this one. Talk about just this team and what you like about this group.
What I like about this group is when one of us starts hitting, we all start hitting, and it's really great to see.
You guys ran into a tough Beaver Dam team in that first game. Bounce back. Does this give you momentum going into the next one?
Yeah, it really gives us momentum. It's really nice to go off and win into another game. And we're probably gonna go get food too, so that'll be even better.
That's a great idea. You totally should do that. Is your mom here today?
No, I think she's at home right now. My dad came though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Who is the? Let's see. Who controls the music, the playlist on this group?
Yeah,
Olivia.
Yeah.
Okay. Every team has what we call a team mom, and that is one player like makes sure that we got the right socks on and we show up on time.
Yeah.
Who's the team mom?
I would say McKenna is.
Where's McKenna at?
She left.
So you
she's
don't
going
have
to
your
prom.
team mom here today.
No.
So you guys are just a hot mess, right?
Well,
We don't have
she
it.
was here for the first 2 games.
Okay,
It was
well
nice,
that's
yeah.
good. You guys play next to what, 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you. You really
to
hit
see
the
you too.
ball super well today.
Thank you.
Tell Mom hi for me and Sam
All
and
right.
Tristan hi. Olivia Ott is our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. I'm going to ask Olivia and the Raccoons one last question, see if they can get this one right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Everything W7 does, we do.
Jolly good. For the girls.
That was
girls?
terrible.
Or
I'm
Jolly
from
good?
Oconomowoc, and you guys blow that one?
Oh.
I live at Oconomowoc. All right, let's try it again. The answer is
Jolly good.
no.
For
No.
the girls. For the girls.
No words. All right, let me try this one more time. Olivia Ott is our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Olivia and Lady Raccoons, everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
That's better. You've been watching W7, Cedarburg and Beaver Dam coming up next.